everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing something very exciting that I've been waiting to do for literal weeks. Okay, I'm going to be doing a Sephora haul from the recent Sephora sale. Long story short, if you shop the Sephora sale, then I'm sure that you know sometimes the shipping has a huge delay because there are so many orders. So I've been waiting on multiple orders to come in. They're finally here. I'm ready to record. I have not touched any of these products. Well, that's a lie. I've touched one of them. I'm sorry, I lied. I've not touched most of these products since I got them. So I have been using all of my willpower to make sure that I save it all for the video. Okay. So if you also shop the sale, please let me know what you got. I love knowing what everybody gets. My friends and I were comparing our carts, and I just think it's so fun to see how different everybody's cart is. So let me know if there's anything that you always get during a sale because it's extra expensive. I would like to know about that as well. Honestly, I don't usually shop the big Sephora sales. I just kind of get what I need periodically throughout the year. But this one, I really shopped. And I also hit Rouge. So, you know, I know. Hold the applause, please. Okay. Also, before I get started, just a side note, I'm currently in my stream setup. So if you see me looking like this direction, it's because I'm used to always talking to a chat that's right here. And they're not here today. So I'm feeling a little lonely. So if you see my eyes shifting over this direction, it's merely out of habit. Okay, so cut me some slack. Okay, so let's get started. I'm gonna go through all of the new products to me first, and then I will talk about a couple of things that were repurchases / one of them is a repurchase, but also kind of new. First up, Boy Smells. I have never tried anything from Boy Smells before, but I always hear such good things about their candles and perfumes, so I figured this would be a good chance to give it a shot. I got the Cashmere Kush candle. All right, it says that the notes are cannabis flower, cashmere wood, white amber, vetiver, tulip, and powdery musk, which just sounds like something I would absolutely love. Ooh, wow. Okay, it's very soft. It's not as pungent as I expected it to be. I feel like this is going to be one of those that's much easier to tell how it smells when it's actually burning, you know, because just sniffing it in the holder here, it doesn't really put off that much scent. I personally am into a very strong candle. I like something with a lot of throw that like you walk into the house and you can completely smell it. It's good, but it's not like overpowering. So I don't know. I feel like this one I'll really have to know whenever it's actually burning. I do feel like this is a good size candle. You know, it's not too huge, not too small. Just right, baby, like Goldilocks. Next up, we have a hair product. This is the Honey Infused Hair Oil from, I don't know how to pronounce it. Is it Gisou? That might be right. I don't really know, but I always am looking for a new hair oil. My favorite one that I've ever used was by Kristen S, but I cannot ever find it anywhere anymore. I used to just get it at Target. So I've been on the hunt for a good hair oil that I love. And most recently I tried the Oribe Gold Lust hair oil because I've always heard such good things about it. Honestly, I don't like it that much, so I don't know. The little glass jar is adorable. I don't know if I love or hate how small it is, you know? It's very little, smaller than I was expecting, but I don't know. Maybe a little goes a long way. We'll have to see. So it's just got this little like eyedropper on the top, which is nice. I think that's a really good applicator. It smells nice. Very clean. Definitely smell the honey in there. And I want to feel what the texture of this is like. Okay, feels good, feels good. It does smell really nice. It's not too strong of a scent, so if you're worried about layering scents or anything like that, it's definitely not too overpowering, but I'm excited to see what it's actually like in my hair. Next up, we have a nail product. Now, this is the one thing that I did already try, but I kind of had to give you an actual review / first impression of it, okay? So I got a set of Eco Files from Deborah Lippmann, and I've actually never used anything from Deborah Lippmann, but you know I'm a nail girl, so I figured I might as well go ahead and give it a shot. The pack came with 5 nail files, and I mean, It's not anything crazy. It's just a nail file. So I really wanted to get some high quality files that would last a little bit longer because it's really irritating to get a file that's worn out so quickly. I don't know. It's just one of those things that's like annoying to have to repurchase. You know what I mean? So this is like typical nail file. It's got a little bit of a finer grit on one side and a little bit more coarse on the other. But yeah, I used it the other day whenever I did my nails and it worked really, really well. I feel like some nail files don't really do much, you know, like you're sitting there filing and nothing is happening. That's not how these are. These you could probably use in place of trimming your nails if you really wanted to. I don't remember how much these cost, but I love anything that you can buy in a pack, especially tools like this, because then you can just always have your extras on hand ready to go if you wear out another one. Okay, next up, I'm really excited about. This is something that I've been wanting to try for a super long time. Okay, and it is a fragrance. All right, I'm definitely a perfume kind of a girl. I actually used to have so many different perfumes, and then I kind of got out of it because I was wearing Marc Jacobs Daisy for a super long time, and then I wore / wear Glossier You a lot of the time and just kind of stick to having like a signature scent. But recently I was like, I want to get back into perfume. I love having different perfumes. It's so much fun. So I got into the Replica line per the recommendation of some friends, and I recently got the Bubble Bath perfume by Replica, and I'm so obsessed with it. At first I didn't love it, but it grew on me, and I've really wanted to try this one by them as well, which is the Matcha Meditation perfume. And the brand actually is Maison Margiela. I might be saying that wrong. I don't know. I don't think I say anything right, but it's like the Replica line of scents. Okay, so this one is described as floral and delicate. It says, a peaceful moment with oneself at home on a bright afternoon. Focusing on the now, feeling every gesture, all senses awaken. Relive a peaceful me time with matcha meditation. Mind escapes, transported by a feeling of enlightenment and the soothing steam of enveloping matcha tea. Wow, okay, I'm sold. Okay, so I just got the little sample bottle. I love these. They have a cap, which is really nice, and it has a little spritzer. I have a tissue here, so let's spray it on the tissue before I spray it on myself. Actually though, I don't have any perfume on today, which is a shock. I saved it so I could try this. Oh, interesting. It's definitely not what I was expecting. I'm gonna spray it on my skin. Oh gosh, I hope I like it. I know you're not supposed to rub it, but I do like to at least tap it a little bit. Huh. This is kind of how I felt whenever I sprayed Bubble Bath on it first. Whenever I did Bubble Bath, I was like, huh, okay. I definitely can smell the matcha for sure. It's very warm, but not warm in like an ambery kind of a way. More warm in like, I don't know, it just smells kind of like cozy. Do you know what I mean? You probably don't. Okay. This is interesting. I'm not totally sure about it, to be honest. I think it would be good to layer with something else that maybe, honestly, this would probably layer really well with Bubble Bath because Bubble Bath is so like bright and fresh, and this one is a little bit more subtle. I'll also have to see how it smells after it settles on the skin for a little while, so maybe we'll come back and smell my wrist later, but I'm not sure. I'm not crazy in love, but I also don't hate it. It doesn't make me say ew, so like that's a good sign. All right, next up we have something pretty simple, maybe a little boring, but something that I am very excited to try, and this is a new hand cream, okay? It's by Keels, Ultimate Strength Hand Salve. I can't pronounce anything that I've bought today, can I? I don't, salve? Is it just salve? I don't know. All day care for severely dry, active hands. I will say I do not have severely dry hands. This time of year, once it starts getting cold, my hands definitely dry up a little bit, but I'm kind of obsessive about putting on lotion, hand cream, stuff like that, like every time that I wash my hands. But I really wanted something nice and thick for nighttime to just keep on my nightstand. That way I can put it on, you know, like a mom in a TV show or a movie. You know how it's like she's talking to her husband at night and she's always putting hand cream on? Like, I want that to be me. Honestly, in my opinion, it's kind of hard to go wrong with a hand cream. I mean, as long as it doesn't leave you feeling super, super oily and greasy, I think you're good to go. So I'm pretty easy to please in the hand cream department. Okay, so this feels very soft. It feels not oily, not greasy. It does have a slight scent to it. I don't really know how to describe the scent. It doesn't smell like anything specific. It's not really powdery. It smells just sort of like cosmetics. You know how, I hate to say like an old makeup, like an old makeup bag. I feel like I use that as a scent description a lot, but I love the scent of like cosmetics in a makeup bag. Do you know what I mean? So this smells kind of like that. It definitely feels very soft. It absorbs nicely, and I can definitely feel that it is very, very moisturizing. I can still feel it a little bit on my hands, so we'll see how long it takes to fully absorb. But personally, it doesn't really bother me if I can still kind of feel a cream on my hands. Okay, the next product is something that I've been wanting to try for a super long time, and I've actually got two similar products here that I'm going to talk about. So the first one is the Dior Addict Lip Glow. And this is not the oil, this is just like the balm. But I do have the oil too. Okay, we'll get there in a second. I am such a sucker for a tinted lip balm. I never really go for thick lipsticks or anything like that because, I don't know, I just don't feel like they work on my lips that well. I don't have a ton of lip to work with, so the easier the better. This is in the shade 1947 Miss Dior. Okay, so now you all can officially refer to me as Miss Dior. I absolutely love the packaging on this. I think it is so cute. I love the pink. I love the little silver top. I don't know why. I just feel like something about this packaging is really, really satisfying. This kind of reminds me of, you know, on Jurassic Park where he has the Barbasol can that he opens up and like puts the little vials in. It's giving Barbasol, you know what I mean? Oh, Ooh, it feels really nice. Ooh, it's pretty. Wow. Okay, I kind of love it. It's not too intense of a color at all. It's pretty natural, I feel like, and it is super, super silky smooth going on. Doesn't feel super thick. I can tell I will probably repurchase this already. I mean, not like immediately, but I get the feeling I'm gonna use this a lot. We have a visitor, hold on. Come here, bud. So here's something else I got from the Sephora haul. This is Boomer. He was 50% off. Yeah, I think I got a good deal. All right, so the other product kind of going along with that is the Dior Lip Glow Oil. So this is another one that I've been eyeballing for a super long time. Oh, here goes Boomer. I've looked at this forever on Sephora because I have heard nothing but good things about this, okay? Boomer. Okay, so I got this in the shade 12. Rosewood is the color. It's 012. I don't know if you're supposed to say the 0 or not. Okay, I love this little silver knob on top. Why am I obsessed with the silver knob on the top? I don't know, but I am. The packaging feels great. Wow, it has a massive, massive applicator. Good grief, this thing is huge. Okay, I'm gonna wipe off a little bit of the excess and put it on. Ooh, it seems like a giant pillow. It's so comfy on the lips, the applicator. Oh my gosh. I just want to sit here and do this all day. Okay, I think that's very pretty. It adds a little bit of shine. It's very comfortable, not sticky, not goopy, not too glossy, I don't think. And the applicator, I'm telling you, is like a giant pillow on your lips. It is so comfortable to put on. Yeah, this is really pretty, and I feel like it layers really well with the balm that I put on beforehand. So again, this is in the shade Rosewood. I love this. I also would like to see what this looks like just on plain lips. Maybe I should do that. Okay, I just wiped off the balm that I had on and the oil, and I'm just gonna put it on my lips by itself, and we'll see what we think. Oh, it's so nice. Oh shoot, I just put a big old glob on. Oops. It's pretty by itself too. It adds a little bit of color, but not too much. I think that both of these together are a perfect combo. Okay, also the shades that I got are very similar, so these are really nice together, layered on top of each other. But again, right now, this is just the oil on my lips. I think it looks really pretty. I love new lip products. Sometimes it's really hard for me to find ones that I love, but I feel like these are gonna be favorites of mine. So highly recommend already, even after my first use. Okay, the next product that I got is something that is very out of my norm, but I saw it and I just really wanted to get it. So I don't know, okay? Don't ask, I just wanted it. This is the Ambient Light palette, I guess, by Hourglass. And this is a limited edition shade, I think, the elephant packaging. I don't know why it's an elephant, but whatever. Also, this one appears to have been, it does have a little bit of tape on it. So it looks like maybe this belonged to somebody. Yeah. Anyway, a girl that I follow on Instagram recommended this, and she was like, if you get one thing from the Sephora sale, get this. And I was like, okay, I'll listen. Okay, so the first two up in the top left corner are Finishing Powder, Dim Light and Soft Light. Then we've got a Metallic Strobe Powder. What else? Bronzer, and then the two pink ones are obviously blushes. These are so pretty. They look like they are literally made out of velvet, like fabric or something. Maybe I just don't get products like this a lot, but they look so soft and pretty. Actually, one thing that I also got to go along with this was a brush from Hourglass. So this is the Ambient Lighting Edit brush, and it apparently was made to go with these palettes, and I'm a sucker, so I got this too. Okay, so this brush is beautiful. It's nice and soft. It's got a smaller brush on one side and a thicker brush on the other. And like I said, it specifically was made for this palette. So I don't really know. I guess you could use the smaller one for like the highlighting powder and then the larger one for the blush. But I don't feel like this is big enough for the blush. I mean, it fits in here just perfectly, but well, maybe it's big enough. I'll have to use this maybe in like a get ready with me soon. I don't really want to use all of them right now because I do already have makeup on for today. But I don't know, we could try a little blush, maybe try a little. Which one should we try? Let's try this bottom left one. Whoa, okay, I barely even touched it. That's what the beauty girls do. I barely even touched it. And there's a lot on there already, I feel like. Ooh. Little on the cheekies. Little on the nose. Okay, that's pretty. It doesn't look that different than I did before, but I'm glad that this brush works well because I was afraid the brush was gonna be way too tiny. You know, it'll take some playing around with. Like I said, I'm not really a huge makeup person, but I was thinking how pretty would this bottom like bronzer shade be if I were ever feeling kooky and wanted to do it as like an eyeshadow. I thought that these could make really pretty eyeshadows. Like the bright ones would be great for your inner corner. I think I'll really be able to tell how I feel about it more if I use it during my full get ready routine rather than trying to put it on top of what I've already done. So all of those were products that were new to me, and the last two are repurchases. So the first repurchase that I did is another perfume, but this is one that I've already worked through an entire bottle of, and I'm so obsessed with this, okay? I got this per recommendation of Jaclyn Hill, actually, because I know that she loves perfume. And she posted about this one day, said her boyfriend, now fiance, is obsessed with it. And I was like, that sounds like something that I would love just by reading the notes of it and everything. The brand is Clean Reserve and the scent is Skin. Yeah, I know. You're like, what? Skin? A skin perfume. Think Glossier You, okay? If you know Glossier You, you know that it's like soft, powdery, musky, and just kind of smells like clean skin. That's how this one is. It smells like delicious, clean skin after a shower. So I actually, sorry, it's getting very bright in here. The sun's coming out. I actually got a full bottle of this back in May for my birthday, and I've already used an entire bottle of it. All right, so if that tells you anything about how good it is, I hope that you trust me. One of my favorite things about this perfume is the packaging. The bottle is so heavy and the glass is so thick. Something about the bottle just feels really, really luxurious whenever you hold it, which I don't know, I'm kind of a sucker for that. Let me find a description of this scent for you. Clean Reserve Skin is inspired by the feeling of a warm embrace. These descriptions kill me. Creamy Madagascar Vanilla offers a soft and subtle sweetness to the cozy, close to the skin musk, creating the perfect everyday fragrance. Yes, 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 agree. It is just so perfect. This is the best perfume for layering. I swear you can wear this with any other perfume and it's gonna go perfect. Honestly, with the matcha, it might be nice with the matcha meditation. You definitely get the vanilla, you definitely get the muskiness. I don't know, there's just something about it that is so, so good. It's hard to describe. I would highly recommend trying this. They do have the travel version, so if you want to just try it out with the smaller version, that way you're not spending a lot, I would recommend that. But I would be shocked if you tried this and didn't like it. I will say I do have one and only one complaint with this, and that is that the scent does not last for a super long time. In our dream world, every perfume that we love would last forever, right? This one just doesn't. That's my biggest beef with this. I wish that they could reformulate it and make it to where it lasted all day, or at least for like 5 hours or something. I would say honestly, whenever I spray this on in the morning, a few hours later, I can still smell it, but it's definitely not nearly as strong as it is whenever you first spray it. But it's just too good, okay? I have to keep repurchasing it. And it's soft and gentle enough that if you do spray it back on throughout the day, you're never gonna smell like overwhelmingly like perfume. You know what I mean? I also get a ton of compliments on this one whenever I wear it, so highly recommend, even though it doesn't last for a long time. Just trust me, try it. I've not tried any of the others from this brand, but they do have other ones specifically made for layering on top of each other, which seems fun. But this layers really well with Glossier U. It layers really well with Replica Bubble Bath. All right, last but not least, to finish out the haul, this is a repurchase, but kind of not a repurchase. And this is the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask, okay? I have this already in the pink jar. I don't know what the scent or the flavor of it is, but I don't really love the flavor that much. I have pretty much used the entire little pot of it, so I wanted to get a new one. I love to put it on after I brush my teeth, especially at night before bed. And I got a new one in the peppermint scent. I don't think the scent is new, it's just new to me. So I'm very excited to smell this because I love a minty lip balm. Especially after you brush your teeth, like nothing is better. I also really love that it comes with this little spatula applicator that you can use, because products like this that are in a pot, I feel kind of gross like dipping my finger into it over and over again. Like even if your hands are clean, it still feels weird to dip your finger in it over and over again. So I want to smell this and see how minty. Whoop. See, ooh, okay, this one looks different. It's definitely minty, but it's not overpowering. You know how sometimes minty things can just be way over the top? This is not like that. It doesn't smell like fake minty. It smells, oh, it's nice. It's very nice. I'm not going to use any of this right now, but I will definitely use it later whenever I brush my teeth or wash my face. I know that they have like a vanilla scent, maybe a berry scent, but I don't know. I'm into mint for sure. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and seeing what I got from the sale. I want to know what you got from the sale. Please let me know in the comments. And if there's anything that I need to keep my eyes peeled in the future for future sales, I want to know about it, okay? Because I'm a Rouge member now. They suckered me in. I did like 2 orders and they sent me an email that said you're $2 away from Rouge. So I was like, okay, I'll bite. So now that I'm Rouge, I'll probably shop the sales a little bit more frequently. So feel free to let me know what you got, what I should get in the future. I'm more than happy to buy more things, you know? And I will keep you updated on how I like these products. Probably will be trying them out in some vlogs in the future. I'm sorry I couldn't really try every single thing out today. Okay, hello. I just wanted to pop on here really quick because I'm editing, and after I filmed the video, I did try out some of the stuff more. I don't know why I didn't do that in the video. I probably should have, but you know, whatever. You win some, you lose some. So I just wanted to show you all. I did put some of the bronzer from the palette on as like a little eyeshadow. And I think it looks really pretty. I know that it's not much at all, but I never do eyeshadow or eyeliner, so it's kind of enough for me to just be like a little pop of color. So that's really pretty. We'll see if it creases. I'm sure that it will. Everything always does. But I did that, and I did try to put on a little bit more of the blush and highlighter. Since the halo scope that I usually use is so dewy, I want to see what it looks like to use like a powder highlighter, because it is kind of hard to tell right now since I've kind of layered it on top of more. The palette's gorgeous, and sorry, I'm still so zoomed in. Another update real quick is that the Matcha meditation perfume, I'm sorry, but it's a no. It's a no. I don't know what it is. I can't put my finger on it. Honestly, throughout the video, I was thinking like, okay, I could get used to this. I could like this. This is not it. So I cannot figure out what it is. There's not really a good description of all of the notes online anywhere. So it's hard for me to pinpoint exactly what about it I don't like, but something about it is just not for me. So anyway, those are my updates. Everything else that I got, I think I absolutely love and I'm very happy with, but I figured I would just go ahead and give you a quick update on those rather than waiting to do them in a vlog. So anyway, thanks again for coming. By the way, I'm at like 192 subscribers. I really would love to get to 200 by the end of the year. I think that's a very realistic goal. So if you're here and you like hauls, you like shopping, you like vlogs, you're in the right spot. So feel free to subscribe. I would appreciate that very much. Like the video, leave me a comment, yada, 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 yada. Okay, you already know. Anyway, thanks again. This has been so fun, and I will see y'all in my next video.